Hello, everybody, and good evening. This is Silver Dad Knows, and this is actually going to be my first YouTube video. Recently, I was just talking with my wife. I felt compelled to make this video, and this was not by chance. I actually made this video and started this channel because we are living in very uncertain times, and I want to educate people on one very simple way they can sustain their wealth. They can hold physical assets because right now we are living in the greatest transfer of wealth. It is happening right now in real time. And I feel like the majority of people don't understand what's happening. Aside from the deficit, aside what's going on around the globe, aside what's going on here in our own nation, there's so much uncertainty like never before. And we need to be prepared going into this new world because it is certainly a new world. But the good thing is, silver will always have its place. So I am fortunate to have a very, very good size collection. And I'm showing you just a little bit of my collection. I want to show you some coins that every collector should have in their collection. So something like this. This right here is a silver Morgan. If you look right here, this is from 1879. These are very, very sought after. For any collector, I would say you want to have at least 5 to 20 of these in your collection. It's a no-brainer, and you can always get them for decent prices. But if you're wondering what a coin like this could sell for this year, 1879, something like this could easily sell for $200-300 or more, just depending the buyer. Right here, I got a Mercury dime. You probably can't see the year. It's actually 1917, and this is a very epic year, of course, because of the World War. But a coin like this, you know, so simple, a Mercury dime, they are so popular, people love them. Just right now, a coin like this can sell for 30, 40, 50 bucks. Of course, just depending the buyer. And then you have your American Eagle. There's a lot of people who love these. They will say this is the best coin to buy. I don't necessarily agree with that, but it's always safe to have, you know, at least 5 to 20 of these in your collection as well. This right here is 2020, but a coin like this, because of the premiums, it could easily sell from anywhere from minimum 50 all the way up to $100 just because of the year. Collectors love these, especially if they're uncirculated like this sucker. You definitely want to get your hands on something like this. Then we got these boys right here. These are awesome to have. I have a bunch of these, thank God. But they are from 1971. Very, very rare. The Dwight D. Eisenhower $50. This year specifically, you want to try to get your hands on, because the 1971, they didn't make too many of these. Not that many were circulated. So if you can find one right now, a coin like this, just depending the buyer, can easily sell for over $30. And it's a $50, mind you. It has a 50-cent value, but because of what it is, the rarity, I mean, you're looking at easily 30 bucks or more. Anybody recognize this gentleman? He was a Hall of Famer, played for the Dodgers. Hideo Nomo. He retired back in 2008. I'm a bit of a baseball, you know, fan, so I know quite a bit of these things. But long story short, I had a Barry Bonds coin that I recently sold, and I sold it for over 3 times what I originally bought it for. And I plan to do the same thing with this coin, as collectors love these. They're very limited editions, and mind you, this is a particular market, but if you can find coins like this, there's always going to be buyers, especially for well-known athletes like this dude. Another coin that could easily sell, hate him or love him, this guy, I mean, these coins will just always sell. And a coin like this, if you're wondering, could sell for at least $60 to $100. So you definitely want to see if you can get a couple of these in your collection. And it doesn't really matter who it is. If you can get something like, whether it be Barack Obama, which they're expensive, but if you can find it for a good price, you can always make money. Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, of course, this is a previous president of ours, Donald Trump. There's always money on those. Right here, another president, coincidentally, John F. Kennedy. This is the moon landing coin, and one of my favorite coins. I bought it years ago. I've kept it in the collection, but just a stunning coin, uncirculated. Something like that, just to the right buyer. I mean, people will pay up to $100 or more. But going back to what I was discussing, you know, we are living in critical times right now. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of hate towards silver, and it really confuses me because people are more willing to listen to the government that constantly betrays them than, you know, trusting what's actually happening in reality. And what's happening in reality is silver. I mean, this is not speculation. This is just what's going to happen. By 2030, I see silver being at least anywhere from $100 or more minimum an ounce. And so if you start stacking up on silver right now, you could very well triple your money within the next 5 years. That's half a decade. You know, this is a physical asset. There's always going to be people who are going to buy it. I do not recommend to sell to coin shops. Coin shops will always lowball you. You definitely want to be selling to people in the private market because that's where you can make money. And of course, you can always find good deals just in the regular market if you're trying to buy. But if you want to sell, definitely stay in the public market. Do not go to coin shops. It just doesn't make sense. I wanted to show you guys this one. This is a $50. What's his name? Ben Franklin, 1951. I have a few of these 1951s, 1952s, 1953s, 1954s, 55, 56. Those are just great coins you want to be finding. These are so sought after. If I wanted to show you guys right now the best coins you can have or to be looking for, right there, the Mercury dimes and these Franklin $50. And they don't cost an arm and a leg. And if you're getting one every month, which, you know, I've recommended very, very dear friends of mine who I love, you know, every month I'm very disciplined. Of course, I have my own investments regarding life policies. Those can be very good if you have a lot of money in them. You can make money residually. And it's like, if you play your cards right, by the time you retire, you can be making anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month just from residual income from these dividends, you know. And I think everybody wants to be in that position by the time they're 65, 70 years old. You know, you want to prepare yourself. And silver is an excellent way to prepare yourself. When I first got into silver a few years back, every month I made it, you know, just part of my routine. Every month when I got paid, I would buy 1 ounce. And back then, you know, I wasn't so educated. But even then, I was still buying coins for under $30. And now it's like, you can't buy silver for under $30. There's just no way. Silver will not be that. Even if you go to a coin shop, they're going to be hitting you at 30, 35 bucks. Of course, I've seen other coin shops around the nation where, yes, you can get certain ounces for $27, $28, but that's incredibly rare, especially in the city that I live in. Whenever I've gone to these coin shops here locally, they always sell me minimum an ounce 35 bucks, sometimes even 40. I recently sold a Mixer in Libertad. I would love to show you that coin. That is also a coin you want to be getting your hands on. But we are living right now, guys, in the greatest transfer of wealth that's happening right now. 2024, 2025, 2026. These are the years to be making it happen. And if you have a decent paying job, and when I say decent, you know, you have a job that's paying you $50,000, $60,000 or more. If you're fortunate to be making 70, 80, 90,000, heck yes, you can for sure get into this game. And if you're making 6 figures and you're not in this game, shame on you, because this is God's money. Gold and silver is God's money. Even Robert Kiyosaki says it. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This is God's money. It's existed. You know, you're going back to the beginning of society. This goes back thousands of years. People were trading silver. And right now, today, people are trading silvers. And here's some quick alpha. I also invest in crypto, and I'm going to give you some alpha Alpha means I'm going to give you, great advice, factual advice. Right now, the elites in Japan, the elites in China, the elites in Russia, the elites in general globally, they are buying physical silver. These people are no longer just, dabbling with stocks of silver. They want to have physical silver, and for good reason. So right now, entering this new world, you want to be getting your hands on physical silver. So until next time, guys, this is my first YouTube video. Great pleasure speaking with you today. Remember, this is Silver Dad Knows. And if you look at my description, my bio, you can see at the bottom, I actually have a link to my eBay account where I sell some of my silver. And, this is trusted. I've either bought it from coin shops or I have silver that I inherited from my great grandparents. So this is as legit as it gets. And thank you for joining me. God bless America.